Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I'm not sure what the energy is all about. I've chose some cards. Very interesting. A little bit snappy. I feel like I want to say like pushing love to the side, like as in, no, we don't want the romance angels, and no, we don't want the lovers oracle, although there is the lovers oracle sandwiched in between there. But the cards I was drawn to play with was the Villains cards, the Witches Tarot. Angel Prayers was the first one that come to mind. And then the rest I was just kind of guided as I was looking for these, which I pulled last. They did kind of come and say, okay, we have these. I think these might have been the first ones. I knew I was choosing them ones. I'm babbling now. The lovers are sandwiched in between there. Just interesting because I'm kind of taken to like the colour of the green. And then I've got the emotion, feelings, vibes cards, bubbly, full of cheerful, high spirits. Well, I feel this energy is not that. I feel it's a gloomy and, oh, interesting. I've got a piece of black, there's a black dot on my thigh, and there's a line. It's kind of, so it's like a dot and then a line that kind of gets fainter as it goes up. Okay, pointing towards my knee. Oh, so it's an exclamation mark. Okay. And that's on my leg. Okay. Looks like a piece of charcoal has fallen. I imagine it might be eyeliner. That was interesting because as I was clearing the surface here, I was just checking to make sure that I didn't have any bits the bottom. So like that the surface is clean before I put anything down on it. So as soon as I knew I was pulling the villain cards, I thought this is a darker energy. I want to kind of get rid of this. Okay, you can stay there, exclamation mark. Pent up energy, as in wanting to have a good cry, has been coming through. A solitude energy, but then I was taken to like the card game Solitaire. Okay, let's have a look at the vibe. Candid. Oh, we've got two cards. Truthful and straightforward. Yes, very. I feel that's been like the energy all week for me, myself. My energy has been rather candid. Best to be left alone. In solitude. Solitary confinement. Sexy. Very exciting or appealing. Right, there's two energies here then. That's what I'm feeling. With the exclamation mark is candid, truthful and straightforward. I felt the energy this week. Now, we have had a heat wave. And I've been outside, like, working all week with the animals. I haven't been working with the animals. I've been working with plants all week. And, but I have been out in this heat wave, and the energy was, I just don't really want to talk to anybody. Maybe it's best I'm out here and working with plants. Because I felt my energy was quite abrupt when dealing with people. And it's not normally that way. So it was, I actually felt, okay, I've been kind of sent to like the sweatbox. So we're going to have you outside in the heat wave, but you're going to be surrounded by plants, not animals. It's like human beings are like just too much at the moment. Like they're all animals. Actually, that's another thing that's, we're just going to go with it. So it's best I just keep myself to myself. As my mum always said to me, if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all. So, yeah, I felt more, I'm not so much wanting to serve people, I'm wanting to connect with nature. And that message has been coming out, let's say over the last month. Okay. Now we have a sexy, very exciting or appealing. Let's have a look at the underlying energy here, which is bubbly, full of cheerful, high spirits on its side. What did come through was actually, if this is the feminine's energy, which if I'm explaining that I'm in this energy, so that side of the equation. The other side finds this quite sexy. Very exciting or appealing. It feels as if the air freshener maybe just, well, it feels like it's something for them to chase. They find that that's exciting or appealing, that there's a kind of moodiness here. So bubbly, full of cheerful spirits is how, let's say, the divine feminine, let's call this energy the divine feminine's energy. It's kind of on its side, so something's different, something's up. Your energy, people will pick up on your energy and know when to stay away. Interesting, because I want to say know when it's best to stay away, but I'm not sure this sexy energy can resist it. Now, this will come in with sex on legs yesterday. Yesterday's reading. Should we go to the villains card? It's like, I'm not a villain. That was going through my mind. I'm not a villain. Okay. And this one could be, well, I'm not a witch. And then, remember, we've got the lovers squashed in between. Okay. Oh, I'm drawn to put on a song. Should we see what song's on the radio? Let's have a look. I'll shuffle these cards first. Actually, if I play the song, they tend to put a copyright claim in. So, the song that's playing is Sleeping Satellite. Yeah, yeah. Tasman Archer. Tasman Archer. Now, if you have a look at this, the Archer, I would say, would be Cupid. Seeing as the romance angels was kind of just, don't blame me, sleeping satellite. Now, that really could come in with, like, us being like a satellite dish and the energy that we emit. And it's like we're sleeping. We're just not participating in that area. Let's have a look at this. Oh, they might feel as if they've done something wrong, as if like, well, do you think that I'm a villain? Like, are you avoiding me? The energy that come through to me, like I said, being put in the sweat box, but having a checkup from the neck up. And we were told that as well in a reading. It was kind of like, have a look at your behaviour, divine feminine. And yeah, just me, myself and I, being nature. Let's have a look at this candid energy, truthful and straightforward. I don't know where on earth this reading's going. Well, it's going towards the treasure. That's interesting, because that's kind of like the last thing on your mind. The Four of Coins. The Four of Coins, I always have a strong masculine energy, maybe because in the Rider-Waite Tarot there is a masculine who's kind of clinging onto the coin, one balancing on his head, and then two, he has his feet firmly stuck to. The energy of him being firmly stuck to you. Okay. You're his treasure. I feel he's amused by your temperament, your changing temperaments. It's sexy. It's exciting. It's appealing. So,